Anyone who has had discussions with me lately knows the hatred I have towards the latest MCU films. I have been watching them because they feature a few of my favorite characters, but despising them later on because, despite everything, they have been huge disasters. I'm certain there are others like me because for some of these films, the low ratings are enough of a case in point. Yet, the recent teaser trailer of Black Panther Wakanda Forever has taken the fandom by storm, me included. The beauty in it can simply not be ignored. Hey everyone, this is Ritika. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then do consider looking around if any of this content interests you. Please like, subscribe, and share the videos if it does. Today, I will be taking a look at the teaser for Wakanda Forever. It's not a breakdown, of course, and no, I will not be theorizing who the possible new Black Panther is. Practically everyone on the internet seems to have done it already. If anything, this video is more of a rant than anything else. So, watch at your peril. Like I said in the intro, the latest Marvel movies have been a little less interesting for me. For example, I have always loved Thor, and I began to love him even more in Thor Ragnarok. But then Love and Thunder happened, and just. Sorry, no, I thought I was ready to talk about it, but clearly I'm not. Anyway, less than 2 weeks ago, there was a trailer, or rather a teaser, for Wakanda Forever released at the San Diego Comic Con. There was a lot more content released too, of course, but this, I believe, was a highlight, at least for me. Similar to any other MCU film, the trailer gives us a lot of excitement, a lot of mystery, a lot of fighting, but more than anything in the past, a lot of emotion. In so many ways, it was an entire trailer about mourning. It was common knowledge before the teaser arrived that MCU had decided not to recast the role of T'Challa out of respect for Chadwick Boseman, the actor who played that role. Since Boseman passed away in 2020, a year after the release of Avengers Endgame, it was natural that they would have to build his death into the fictional universe one way or another. Reports suggest that the character would also die due to cancer, the way the actor did himself, out of respect to him. Of course, this would also hold well with Thor Love and Thunder, where they could have contacted Wakanda for a cure for cancer, for Jane, I mean, if vibranium helped them in any way, but still didn't. This would also show how even the mightiest of us all have to fall when nature decides to take its course. Keeping that in mind, though, the teaser trailer released in the Comic Con portrayed multiple shots of the Wakandians mourning the loss of their king. It's also a thank you to the person who gave so much to the character of T'Challa, and in turn, to the country of Wakanda. I know people call me stupid for caring too much about fictional characters, but I mean, look at all of this. How can I not? It is these stories and so many more that have been a part of my life more than people have. How can I not love them? Which is why, in so many ways, this trailer has been the most emotional MCU trailer of them all. There's never been a teaser or a film like this, dedicating itself to one of its fallen in this manner. I know some might argue that Spider Man Far From Home did the same thing with Tony Stark, but that was still very different. For starters, Stark died saving the universe in the story. His death was written into the plot. Besides, Robert Downey Jr. himself is still alive. Boseman's death, in real and on reel, came as more of a shock than anything else. It was an incident hard to get over. And yes, I know how I haven't watched a lot of Boseman's other works, but MCU itself has 3 films featuring him. Surely that accounts for something, right? I also like how, instead of focusing on the next identity of Black Panther, granted, it is done to keep everyone on their toes and to create a little mystery around the film, yes, but the teaser still decides to focus on the entire ensemble instead of one character, suggesting that it is the entire country united as one, be it in mourning or in battle or even in its existence. In so many ways, I know the film will bring tears to everyone's eyes, and I can't wait for my sadistic heart to actually sit and enjoy that. The fourth phase of the MCU so far has been very problematic. But if this is the film that will end the phase, then I'm glad of that. I know I'm expecting too much from this little teaser, putting too much pressure on it to succeed, and also that expectations pretty much always lead to disappointments, and that I should probably expect less after the way that Multiverse of Madness and Love and Thunder disappointed me because, after all,
If you expect disappointment, then you can never really get disappointed.
but still, look at this trailer and tell me you're not expecting a lot. It's beautiful just the way it is. Besides, whatever the outcome be, we know that there's an interesting story in this film yet to be told. Hopefully, that is also the one we will see on our screens. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Please like, subscribe, and share if you enjoyed it. If there's something you'd like to talk about, then feel free to comment that in the comments section below. This is Ritika signing off for today. I hope to see you in the theater when the film finally arrives.